Shalom. For every spiritual problem, there is a prophet meant for it. Until that prophet is located, you will never find solution. So, connect with your prophet today and unlock the purpose of your life.
Shalom.
Okorobịa dị mma, Master Prophet, the awakened one, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwah, the great ya, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, Biafra spiritual leader, the awakened one, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwah, the great ya, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, Master Prophet, aka na-agwọ ọrịa, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwah, the great ya, anyị sokwa gị n'azụ. Okorobịa dị mma, Master Prophet, onye amụma Biafra, anyị sokwa gị n'azụ. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwah, the great ya, ihe kwuru na-eme. Onye amụma Yahuwah, the great ya, the difference is clear.
I'll bring my good friend MC Baba. Shalom. I think Brother Ikenga is back again. We're going to bring him in. MC, good morning. Please,
Good morning, Master.
I beg you. I just want us to continue with the side of peace. Please.
Ezigbo nwanne m nwoke Bishop Chijioke. Ekaraka, it's not easy to withstand the pressure. You know, like I always tell you, you commented on my page yesterday, and I told you that I love you as a brother. I always tell you that from the description of where your church is close to my village, and I'm about to know your church before you know my village. So
remove your glasses now.
Oh. It's your
no.
Okay.
I'm saying this because I need him to understand on the background that I have nothing against him as a human being. I have absolutely nothing against him. I only analyzed the video, and he's feeling so much pain that I am the one who did that. If you think I have anything against you, I'm saying it to your presence now that I have I've done a video about that. Absolutely nothing against you. And I think I would like to bring you on my platform one of these days on my Heart Talks. Maybe you would be one-on-one with me, and I'll ask you a few things, you know, so that you can actually, you know, have a better rapport with me. So I don't know if that one will be granted.
Let me ask you. I'm not like you said. You don't have anything against me. And from what you said your village is closer to my place to our place. MC Eyes. You should know that this is Owerri. Here we must State. And if any man says let there be no more death, the person should make sure that he can protect others from dying. Now, I don't know what really happened, but the first time I had this thing was from somebody. If you say you have nothing against me, you could have called me on phone before posting it online. But I don't know whether I say you are a comedian, maybe you are looking for viewers or whatever. But you could have called one nigga workers, one day, then I got on. You never called bothered. You were, I Stephen, I said you were ranting and shouting. All of it, you skip some video. I was just looking at you. I said, MC Eyes. If anybody tells me that you can do this, I can never believe it. Because You just want to create dust that you don't know, you don't even know how I love you. But you don't want to do like that yourself. But Odeshi Gazie Van was saying things online without asking from me. Your page is called Igbo United. Igbo, you unite Igbos. That means you don't want anything. Then have I showed a sign of threats against Igbos? You could have confined me as a brother, say, then when I start shouting, I say, this, you cannot tell your brother, say, this man is a threat. Nobody is above mistake.
Bishop, sorry.
I was angry with you. I'm not agreeing with you.
Sorry. Sorry, Bishop. I want to tread in the path that Master Prophet has already created. He said he doesn't want us to go back and forth. Because if we start going back and forth, you know, we'll start having an argument. And I know your temperament to get the bad. I know you cannot uphold some kind of things. So I don't want us to go that way. So I just asked a very simple question. Can you be on my platform? If yes, then I'll ask the question why I am here. And then I'll leave.
Well, it depends on what I'm going to your platform to do. Depends. I cannot go to your platform.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Okay, my question is this. I first saw your video.
Ice Baba.
Sir.
I love you.
Allow him. Let him free.
Maintain that way of peace.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's why I'm calm. I'm calm. I first saw your video on Ijele's page. And you know, that young man has always tried his best to bring up issues, propaganda, lies that would, you know, bring down the effort of unity that Ndibo has. And he used your video to confirm it. Now, I saw that video there, and since then, I have been seeing him repost your video. In fact, he commented. In your church, you called his name. In a video you did yesterday, I think so, in the morning, you also called his name. So I want to ask, as a prophet, as a Biafran, do you think Ijele Speaks is protecting the interests of the Igbo people?
You are the one that made me to know Ijele. The first time I saw Ijele was you and Ijele together having argument or whatever. I've been following your page before I started following Ijele's page.
Okay.
Ijele was asking questions, you are not answering. The way you are the one that made me to know Ijele. And the screenshot, I screenshotted that day, saying that day. I love the questions you asked Ijele that day. I love the questions Ijele was asking you. But two of you never have anything. So to balance the question, I listen to you, I listen to Ijele. I listen to it. And if you watch what Ijele is saying, there is an atom of truth in what he's saying.
But he's trying to use light to sugarcoat it. But okay, there is an atom, meaning that is also an atom of lies in it.
Let me tell you something. Yes, when I watched Ijele the first day, I commented, pastors called me, this is not where they cast pastors, blah, 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 blah. There is no smoke without fire. Now, talking about propaganda, about that one, let me ask you, President Buhari, is he dead?
Yes.
If President Buhari is not dead, Master Prophets have always said it. If President Buhari, wait, sir. If President Buhari is dead, if he's not dead, let him come and prove Master Prophets wrong.
I believe Buhari is dead because I'm the one that killed him.
So am I the one that said it? Am I the one that said it? The answer is no.
Let's leave the issue of Buhari.
I want to ask, as a prophet, you see in Ahuni, and from your experiences, do you think Ijele is protecting the interest of the Igbo people? Him and his co, the people who are, do you think he's protecting the interest of the Igbo people with lies and propaganda?
Why don't we leave this thing between we and the bishop without bringing somebody else out of it? Because this thing, I don't think. Please, Bishop, please. Please stop that, please. You are a man of God.
It's your program.
So
It's your
don't
program.
go into
It's your
politics.
program.
No. No, please leave that thing. Leave that thing. You are not a representative of Ijele. Ijele has killed a lot of people in Libya. He's a sex trafficker. Don't go that way. Just leave that question. Leave that issue, please. Leave it. Don't
Okay, let me ask another question. Since we are not talking about that one, I want to ask him. I want to ask Bishop. Bishop, do you think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing well in the quest for restoration of Biafra? Remember, having this in mind, that sometime, I think it was on Wednesday, he made a comment because of some of these things that is happening. He said, if you cannot secure your area, stop every meeting, stop every gathering. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard something like that.
Okay, thank you. Now, do you think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not doing very well, or is not doing it right in the quest for the restoration of Biafra?
Okay, first of all is this. I don't know what he has done in the first place, whether he was doing it wrong or right. I've never seen Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before. I've never seen you or me tell me that he has opened a head bridge or he has closed a head bridge. So Mazi Nnamdi, I've never heard you or anybody talk about him. What I keep on hearing, he is the leader of the IPOB. I never heard.
You've never heard anything about him, anything at all.
You have not told
Even
me.
when he was in Nigeria. Even when he was in Nigeria, when he was in the protest, you did not see him. Okay.
You have not told me what he has done or what he has not done. That's why I can never say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is good or is bad.
Okay.
Until I talk to him face to face.
And I thank you for not going the road you want to go. Thank you.
But of course, no problem. You're my brother now.
If I be your platform, I will come.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Then we'll work it out. My platform is a hard place, so my platform is a hard place.
People that talk rubbish on internet or whatever, they are fools. There are people who study, there are people who accuse. There are people, reasonable people, we only try to hear and listen and focus on. Now, let me ask you a question. MCIs, am I doing something good to you or bad?
You've not done anything to me. The only bad thing you did to me is to castigate the fact that I'm an Igbo person. You castigated the fact that we are doing everything possible to talk about our own freedom.
How did I castigate it?
The only person who has given us a voice as a people is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you talked down on him. I have tons of videos that you made.
How did I talk down on him?
You said that he is there. I don't want us to go back, please. I don't want us to go back. No. I don't want us to go back. Maybe we'll do that on my platform. Let's do that on my platform.
But before you go, if your pastor is telling you to come to the church for 1 week praying and fasting, and I am the one feeding you in my house, and if I say don't go, and if you go, you will remain with that your pastor. Don't come back to my house.
Okay.
The Bible says, for everything the Lord has given to me, I am in charge of it, apart from the son of petition. I am not against anybody. If you still prove what you are proving, I don't know. But what I know for sure is that I said every one of us, we are going to still go far in life. Like I have Master Prophet, I have you propaganda. You know what is called propaganda? Well, we are Igbos. We'll talk on your platform. We'll talk on your platform, but don't be radio. We'll talk on your platform. We answer call. And anything you're telling me, you tell me with facts, not internet things. With facts.
Of course, I have videos. You don't know how far you see. There's something about me you need to understand. I'm an analyst. I don't do propaganda. I'm an analyst. If you say the right thing, I will leave it. I will go through it. If you say the wrong one,
sorry, Master Prophet, please. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir, for what we are doing. This is your program. sorry, so don't be offended.
I'm supposed to have gone so that Ikenga can come. I think Master Prophet doesn't want me to go the way I want to go. So I think, thank God you said you will do it on my platform. But anything you want to ask me, I can answer if Master Prophet would oblige me that.
I wanted to ask you an example of propaganda. An example. Just tell me an example of propaganda.
On whose side? Your side?
No, an example. Just tell me what is called. Give me one example of propaganda. One example.
Something that is not real, and you are making it look real just to convince a particular people to believe in your ideology.
An example. One example.
You are giving
definition. This definition. Give me one example. Based on
Should I give an example with you? Should I give an example with you?
Go ahead.
You said that the Biafrans are not doing anything for their people who have been affected by the fact that they are agitating for freedom. You know that is propaganda. You are using it to make people believe that what you are saying is the right thing.
Biafrans are not doing anything for their people.
Yes.
Am I not doing something for my people? You do not.
But you are making it look like you are the only one doing it. You are making it look like you are the only one doing it.
Go back to the voice notes.
Please.
Go back.
You are making it look like you are making it look like. Do you know what propaganda is? You are making it look like you are the one doing the thing, and the other people are not doing anything.
See, propaganda is very, very wrong. I am against propaganda.
Okay.
Propaganda is like you are telling people now that this person is very this. Okay, I bought a wristwatch, and you are telling me that wristwatch is a lie. This, that. You are trying to make people to believe in your lie, and say no to my truth. So, and the only reasonable people will just go and listen to the real thing that is happening. So let me leave it for now. But before you see me say anything, I make research. I'll never say Biafran. I'll never say Biafran. You are too weak. In fact, you are too small. I am too small to fight Biafran. This is our land, for God's sake.
Okay.
Finally, please,
Master Prophet, please.
Let's leave it there. That is. I love that.
This last one, please.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I love that. I love what he said. Don't spoil it. And people in here. We'll
be your platform.
Say something, but don't spoil it, please. Don't spoil it.
If you do research before you say things, do you believe that IPOB family is a big family and it is not a terrorist organization? And do you think that one person can fight IPOB? I'm not a member though.
Repeat it again, please.
You're not a member. Repeat it again. Repeat what you say, please.
I said, if you do research before you say anything, do you believe that IPOB is not a terrorist organization, it's a big family, and that one person cannot fight IPOB? Also, have it in mind that I'm not a member though. I cannot fight against my IPOB because I'm too small. So tell me, can one person fight them?
You can never fight a family. Now, listen, let me tell you something. IPOB is a great family. You're not a member, I'm not a member. But in Biafran, don't say that people misunderstand the word Biafran and IPOB and Ohanes and Dibo and Delta State people, blah, blah, blah. There are a lot of groups. There were a lot of groups in this land. And IPOB is not the only people fighting for the restoration of Biafran. They are fighting and they know how they are fighting their own. Ohanes
you know, but you said you've not known what person
they are fighting their own. You are not a member. They know how they are fighting. I have never seen a TV channel of what IPOBs are. What I keep on hearing is what you are still. I had you last week. What you said last week before this thing started. Yes, before this, what IPOBs have been doing. I keep on hearing, but I never had. You see, I verify things. When I heard about soldiers are coming attacking with bomb. I got to bomb na Imo State on the 27th of February. This that. Now soldiers in one village like that. I investigated. when they said that to Elaya, Njaba, that they want to start shooting people. I went there, I investigated. So we should know what.
Do you accept that IPOB is a terrorist organization?
My dad, they are not. It was yesterday. It was yesterday. I knew. But before now, if you are not terrorist congregation, why will you threaten me and put a gun on my head?
How are you sure that those boys are IPOB members?
Okay, why would they call meet me and tell me to give them my phone and want me to stay away from IPOB?
Do you have a proof?
Do you know how many policemen I have that are members of the church?
Do you have a proof?
I should get you a proof before you believe what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. This is the problem we are having. When you say this is real, give me a proof of it.
Okay.
When you say IPOB is not involved or they are doing good, if you say Chijioke is doing this or doing, okay, when I said I gave some people money to do this and do that, some people came from Port Harcourt. That's where we begin. Knows about it. People came from Port Harcourt to come and investigate. People I said I brought from Uganda. They came and investigated it.
Bishop, so, do you have a proof that they put a gun on your head, sir? Do you have a proof that they put a gun on your head a few days ago?
Because I should be recording everything I see.
Okay, we are done with that. Thank you.
Okay, when somebody tells you they put the gun on your head and the person is still telling you on the internet, see, you have never seen anything yet. That heaven and earth, my brother.
I'm asking you as a journalist. I'm asking you as a journalist. I'm not asking from hearsay. I'm asking you directly as a journalist.
You are
so I know what to report.
From a hearsay. Journalist, you are asking from a hearsay because you don't have proof of what you are defending.
I'm not defending anybody. I just asked you a very simple question. You are the one bringing up the issue that you had a gun on your head. They put a gun on your head, and I'm asking you.
I have proof. I have proof.
Okay, can you send the proof to my inbox, please?
I will send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I will send you the proof where the young man that called and said he will pay you. He will pay him money once the deed have been done. I'll give you proof where they said, "Give money working." If you say you're a man. If you say you're a man, come and do service, let us see. I'll give you proofs. Proofs. I'll give you proof where they said that the church, that church will not exist before that time. I'll give you proofs. In fact, I'll give you proof of some IPOB, some towns in Nito, or who are all IPOB. And some learnable people who have observed, who have called me, and they are trying to make peace reign.
Bishop, are you a Bishop, are you a killer?
Do you know my wife was? Do you know that they threatened to kidnap my wife yesterday?
Bishop, are you a killer?
Me, Chineke, if you're an evil person in one, you run your joy, you will go.
Are you a killer of innocent people? Are you a killer of innocent people?
Like innocent blood can never run in my hands.
Okay, but I've heard you in a video say that a child would die and a twin child would die if the mother does not apologize to you. Those kids, are they not innocent?
Chineke, my dear, you know that these kids are innocent. Every prophet with temperament here, you can get angry, you can get mad. 41 children that insulted Elijah. He caused 41 of them died. If people don't teach you lesson, you will never learn. No matter the kind of class you get at school, no waga. If you don't learn lesson, you never pass your exam.
The death of kids in the 21st century. Let's see the death of kids in the 21st century.
Okay.
I can play you the voice notes.
Bishop, I love you.
You will talk. See, what you should don't endanger the life of others.
No. Let's Bishop, my platform. I love Bishop. Bishop, you be my man. You owe me a bottle of beer. I've made you popular. You owe me a bottle of beer.
If you make YouTube, you don't worry. Let me get you first. It's what you need to learn.
I've had that YouTube channel long ago, please. I've had that YouTube channel long ago.
Don't worry, we'll go divide the percentage.
No, you're a rich man. You're a rich man. I'll come to your church, get you something. I want to about 200,000 on phone, sitting at 200. Guess how much 150 because you need my own share.
Okay. I want
Thank
to
you.
go on phone. This MCIs. Well, here now, how much I'm on all of you. But I
And
will
again,
be
please,
7%.
Bishop, there is no politician bankrolling me. Please let me clear this impression now. There is no politician ever that has called me. If any politician has called me to bankroll me to destroy your image, what I've done would might not be the way I'll do it. But the truth is, I stand by the truth and I don't lie. There is
Okay.
no politician. If you think there is one, you can give me proof.
God
There
bless
is
you.
no
God bless
politician
you.
that has
God
called me on
bless
the phone.
you.
Please,
God
you
bless
are
you.
my
MC
brother.
Baba,
MCIs.
I thank you.
MCIs.
I thank you
Delilah.
so
Delilah
much.
is not the enemy. The enemy were the 11 lords.
Okay. Wait,
Judas
Bishop, please.
is not the enemy. The enemy was the enemy. So don't worry. We will
Bishop,
not betray
please.
us. We will not people who use
Bishop,
money.
please, Bishop. MC Baba, I thank you for coming. And I thank you for not delaying the peace process. I'm so glad. I hope other people will ask their question, but still leave that possibility of us to, still doing this.
I actually thank you, Master Prophet. I wish I
Bye
could be
bye.
here
Bye bye.
forever. I'm
No,
enjoying this.
Allow everybody to look at you.
thank
You
you.
lose
Bye
your
bye.
viewer.
I'm
Just
taking
go.
you out,
So what I
okay?
will come.
Bye.
Ijimogo, Pastor.
Yes, I'm going you to slap. Too heavy slap. When we see.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Abụm onye n'ụwa onye ka mbụ n'ụwa. Abụm onye Master Prophet na-echere m echiche ọma. Abụm onye n'ụwa onye ka mbụ n'ụwa. Abụm onye amụma Yahuwa na-echere m echiche ọma. Abụm onye n'ụwa onye ka mbụ n'ụwa. Abụm onye Master Prophet na-echere m echiche ọma. Abụm onye n'ụwa onye ka mbụ n'ụwa. Abụm onye Master Prophet na-echere m echiche ọma. Abụm onye n'ụwa onye ka mbụ n'ụwa. Abụm onye Master Prophet na-echere m echiche ọma. Abụm onye n'ụwa onye ka mbụ n'ụwa. Abụm onye